final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent. Might have gone faster if I hadn't been exhausted from too many late night escapades. Oh well, still not done.
Abi neyi yerleştireceğim daha ya?
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He was so impressed with the vitar that Canari wear to protect our faces, and the fireworks he saw at the Ravani festival. Said he had no idea my people were such accomplished alchemists. My people. Not like I grew up under the Qun. Probably wouldn't have been a good fit given all the rules. But the Canari have accomplished a lot. It's good to remember that with everything else going on. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Oha! Buraya çıkabiliyor muydum ya? Tamam. Bunun tepesinde meditasyon yapmak istiyorum. Bir dakika. Koltuğun üstünde. Hadi çabuk geç, Allah kahretsin, gözüm gitti ya.
It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
As you clearly already knew, something did escape. Elganan and Gillenane. Blighted.
Thank you for letting me know.
You'll recall I also said that you don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I be doing?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Elganan and Gillenane.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. Back in the Lords of Fortune, I was hired to accompany this noble who was hunting for an old relic. The noble betrayed us, and left us to die in an ancient ruin collapsing around us.
But you escaped with your team and then tracked down and prevented the noble from selling the relic to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuras. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power.
Anlat, eğlenceli
The
oluyor.
rest is imprisoned. Until they release it.
Yes. Pardon.
I don't understand. Elganan and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their
O konuda
grasp on the
başarılısın,
elven
tebrik
people,
ediyorum.
they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Aferin size, yemin ediyorum. Bravo ya.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganan and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Çeviriye bak. Correct diyor, sağ yazmış. Right demiyor ki. Doğru diyor. Ya da correct tam olarak doğru demek değil. Ya doğruya çıkıyor. Neyse. Onları durdururuz. Onları durdurabilir miyiz değil. Onları nasıl durduracağım? Hadi.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves.
Sen de pek
They will
umursamıyorsun.
find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies.
Yani daha
The
doğrusu
cruel and the
umursuyormuş gibi
corrupt,
yapıp
who
umursamıyor.
fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Bu yeterli değil abi.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret.
Kesin pişmansındır zaten. Kesin. Gardırop. Gardırobum geldi mi? Hehehe. İyi düz olsun. Kaydet. Tam gayet güzel işte. Yok. Ay, oğlum hayır hayır hayır hayır. Ben istemiyorum ya. O ne ya? Ay Allah'ım. Bir şey söyleyeceğim. Biz büyücüyüz ya. Böyle zırha gerek. Kusacağım şimdi. Neyse şimdilik bu kalsın da ilerleyen zamanlarda aldığımızda giyeriz. Oğlum, geri dedim ya. Şimdi Varric ile konuş. Ne konuşacağım ya? Ha, Solas senden özür diledi, dur. Çok pişmanmış. Yersen.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. and it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
Oğlum. Senin yerini alamam.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? That scheming noble locked us up inside that tomb. Tightest corner I've ever been in. But you kept your cool. Fought off the Guardians. Discovered an escape route.
And triggered a cave-in?
The big one. Ravani leaders lined up to yell at you for that, but you've got a knack, kid.
For
Tabii
what?
canım, yıkmakta.
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's the god of lies and he's inside my head, Varric. How do you think I feel about that?
Fair enough. But Nev's a great mage. If you need her to whip up a ward to keep him out of your mind, she can. But you haven't asked her to. Why not?
Solus is our best source of information about these elven gods. We can't stop them without what he knows.
So you're making the decision to keep talking with him?
Yeah.
You're making a choice. Stay careful, stay worried, but don't beat yourself up about doing what you have to do.
Endişeli
He
mi?
also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Abi ne uzun konuşmaydı ya. Ekibe danışın. Tamam, dikkatli olurum.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Vyrantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
As long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Bir deneyelim mi?
Time to make new friends.
We'll see if it works.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
Sizin dostlarınız bizim dostlarımızdır
These
yani.
people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
O anlamda
So you talk to the
söylemedik
crows in
be.
Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah.
Hazırdır ya,
Should
bakarız
check how
bir.
things are going.
Belara. Treviso'ya git. Ya da Treviso'ya ya da Ducktown'a git. Hangisine gideceğimi şaşırdım şimdi ya. Neyse, sırayla gidelim. İlk önce Treviso'ya gidelim, sonra Ducktown'a git. Duck.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are
Yani
funny
yardım
things,
istersen problem
aren't they?
olmaz bence, ama yine sen bilirsin
Reflections.
tabii.
They distort reality,
gibi.
no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
Hilesi işte burada dedi, bir püf noktası diye çevirmiş. Olur. Hı. Güzel. İyi iş.
There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Sıkıntı değil. Güvenli mi? Önemli olan o.
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
Hoppala, sen kim?
And it is not.
Birbirine benziyor ve değil mi?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now.
Kurt dişi mi?
Old paths.
Oo, kurt dişi değil. Yanlış anlamışım.
Through there. I will wait.
Hı? Ne?
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Oğlum yandan ne güzel gözüküyor benim karakter. Güzel ayarlamışım. Ya gidelim mi hemen? Bir dakika. Şunu yapalım da ondan sonra geleceğim oraya, bir dakika. Şunu yapalım. Şu gizli odaları açalım bir. Hehe. Uhu, saçlara bak. Çok iyi ya. Dur. Allah, gizemli notu okudum yanlışlıkla. Çevir. Aç.
There must be two more.
Buradan atlasam. Oydur. Hop.
That's the second. One more to go. Okay, that did something.
Tabii ki de bir şey yaptık. Dur bakalım. Müzik odası. Allah. Neyse. Tamam. Değiştir ya. Hayır. Sorry, zaten öyleydi.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Ya bana mani olma, gerisi önemli değil. Ben başımın çaresine bakarım. Hadi bakalım, gidiyoruz. Bir bakıyorum. Neydi? Ha. X. Pardon. Tamam.
Can't travel
Yanlış
this
yer.
way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
Yeah, this dog seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, Dweller.
Tamam, götür o zaman.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hadi.
The deeper currents. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions.
Minions?
I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Ancient defenders aren't very discerning.
Tam sıkıntı yok. Ya.
Continue the punishment.
The Fater! That's where they're breaking through.
Guess we can thank the gods for that.
Allah kahretmesin.
Seek what is here.
Ay pardon. Allah. Öğreneceğim, bir dakika. Bana bir can bassana ya.
Our will demands this. Finish them now. Got him.
Bunu nasıl?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Onun özünü topla. Sahip ol ne ya? Ne oluyor? Ne?
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Is there something inside it?
Bir dakika. Bir dakika. Güzele benziyor. Yok. Yok, pardon. Bu? Bir dakika, çok kararsız kaldım. Oldu.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Allah'ım.
Get clear.
Ready for a follow-up.
Onu bastım ama. Aa! Pardon, şuydu. Ya aman be. Dur, alışacağım. Celalalalalala. Tamam, şunu alayım. Bir saniye. Bunun nesine endit yapayım? Allah geliyor.
Look, it left something.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long. An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Ya niye açtım? Neyse, boş ver.
Our masters will have you.
Hı?
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
I've never seen so many Alluvians in one place. Where do they all go?
Time to find out.
Öğrenmeden şey yapım. Şaka. Nereye gidiyoruz? Oğlum hangisi benim olayım? Kan denizi. Böyle. Yok ya. Evet, demelerdi ama.
One of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
O nasıl bir bakıştı la?
And you're Andaratea Cantori, of the Crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
How
Oğlum,
long
ben
have
de
the
Q'nun-
Anton soldiers been here?
We have suffered their
Allah
company
Allah.
for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter.
Dur
Some
lan.
turned here
Bir
instead.
dakika. Bu ne?
Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Vazgeçtim.
Have you tried kale? It's a popular leaf root.
Yok, lahana ihtiyacım yok. Tatlım. Lahana ihtiyacım yok.
You went to the physician.
She stitched it well enough.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
The Anton confiscated
The
half the
right
supplies.
finishing touches make a home.
Hadi T ya, çok yavaş götürüyorsun.
It must be hard, dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat. We have arrived.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, fifth talon. And this is Caterina della Morte, first talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario della Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the demon of Vyrantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Sounds like there's more to it.
Lucanis della Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago now.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The ossuary, where the demon of Vyrantium is kept. Find this ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Come. Katerina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Vyrantium?
Ya bak kapa çeneni, yemin ediyorum sinir oldum sana ya.
Minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
Gerzek.
You're not happy Katerina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There,
Yes.
you take the boat.
Ben sana güvenmiyorum ya. Sen çok cins bir adama benziyorsun.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tale, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Külahımı anlat. Ne boklar yiyeceksin acaba? Çok merak ediyorum.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanus is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
Look. So, this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen. Well, not going that way.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
I can't believe all this is underwater.
Oğlum bu yolu
If the
niye
enchantments contained in
kapattınız
this
lan?
place ever failed,
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer. How sure are we that this is a good idea?
if we want to kill a pair of gods, maybe a demon is just what we need.
Ay pardon.
It's a magical barricade. Whatever's inside, the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through. All right, we're almost through. We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Della Morta. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucican, Dragon of Night! Hear your faithful call!
Oğlum madem kaçabiliyordun. Abi şunu yapabiliyordun madem.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
Olmam mı gerekiyordu?
And you're possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatoria are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Tam yardım edeceğiz
All
abi.
right, we'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over.
Borçlanmak demeyelim buna da.
So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target. Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
Mages, my specialty.
Menzili kısa. Bir dakika. Uzaktan saldıracaksam şöyle yapalım.
Our death still serves!
All right, one of them has a key.
So where would they keep it? The blood, I mean.
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon.
Wait, were they torturing demons? How? Why?
They didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Allah kahretsin. Dur bir dakika. Hemen. Ay o değil. Sorry. Bir şey varsa takarsın değil mi?
Undead! Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Oğlum hadi lan.
Venatoria head.
Mine.
Failing fools! I am driven to strength!
Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
It's complicated.
Ney complicated ya, Allah Allah. İşte şeytan tarafından ele geçirilmişsin. Bunun nesi karmaşık? Allah kahretme ya. Salak. Neyse bana ne ya. Gelme. Aa.
So, the blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic, to control me and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Tamam abi. Onu hallettikten sonra söz. Gene başa geldik. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Now what do we do?
What are...
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade.
I'm as surprised as you.
Allah. Ay. Bir an koşmadı. Bastığım halde koşmadı. Oyun arada öyle şeyler yapabiliyor.
They're fighting? But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all of the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
Allah kahretmesin.
Fight on!
Oğlum lan. Hayda. Senin ben. Ben bir türlü alışamadım da.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
Ha,
She took
yeterli
the
mana
best
yok.
results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Oğlum iblis neyse ya. Enteresan gerçekten yani. Ne diyebilirim ki? Lan. Bastım niye? Ay. Allah Allah. Ya bu gerçekten çok kötü ya.
Caliban. You said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Şeytanlar mı? Sadece şeytanların affetmediğini düşünmüyorum ama neyse. Olabilir. Haklıdır. Yeridir. Olabilir. Ne oluyor be? Ha.
Demons. They've been. Did the Venice want to?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Oğlum tutsanıza lan. Allah kahretsin seni ya. Abi o... Ya her bir boku ben mi yapayım? Ve dibindeki adamı atmıyorum bu. Helal olsun sana ya. Gerçekten bu oyun...
These guys. Let me hit him first, then you can.
Allah Allah.
I don't think that's a good sign.
We may not have much time. This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Ah! Oyunun takılmasından nefret ediyorum. Ah! Sakın.
Of course.
Ah! Hop. Oh. Of course dedin de ben gidiyordum ya. Tamam. Kaç şuradan. Geronimo. Söyleyemedim
So
lan.
what's the plan to find this thing? There's a lot of space to cover.
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Oğlum bizli konuşmasan mı?
Easy enough.
Allah R'ye bastım yanlışlıkla ya.
I'm on it.
The Venatori tortured these people. May you find peace.
Very few people survive Caliban's rehabilitation.
You did.
One down, 2 to go.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Wow. That's less of...
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
lan?
So, Lucanus, your demon, feeling contained?
Mostly.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Vyrantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What? Did they offer you in exchange for my life? Was it worth it? You are nothing to the Venatori. By blood, I command you.
Oğlum lan. Ho! Hoppa! Ay. Sorry. Bastım ama ne? Olur. Bela araba bana can basalım. Oo! Hayır hayır. Evet lan.
I refuse to fall. I will not be defeated.
Ay bir dakika oyunun bug'a girdi lan. Bug'a girdi.
The crows send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanus, are you alright? Lucanus? What are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Al bakalım sen havana. Hadi gidelim.
Shall we go?
Evet gidelim.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Maker.
Lucanus, What happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori got her in the confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Someone killed the first Talon of the Crows. Now, after the gods escaped. That's not a coincidence.
Zara's been a thorn in our side before, and you said yourself, it could be revenge for your prison break.
No, Rook's right. The timing is suspicious for many reasons.
When I find Zara, I'll ask her. You just got here, and already you want to leave again? Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Zara, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
Ama şu gelmesin. Ne olur. İstemiyorum onu ya.
The crows had lost a Talon, but the demon of Vyrantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
Don't pretend this is all right. It wouldn't be fine if another person did it.
No, but there's nothing I can do about it. If it were another person, I could solve this with a knife. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Tabii ki de öyle bir şey yapmayacağım.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanis.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanis.
Please.
Evet, burada bitiriyorum.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antam's occupation. I should